Okay, so I just pulled out my chassis from my Egret 2. As you can see, it's the stock Nano MS9. Pretty filthy. You know, these things obviously get mad buildup. See all the dirt in there. The main issue with this cab, as we noted, it was left out in the rain for a good 2 weeks. And when the owner fired it up, he said he heard a loud pop, and then it went dead. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a bad capacitor or a bad fuse. And then I've gone over the chassis, I've looked at all the caps on this chassis, I've looked at the caps in the power supply, and I checked the continuity of all the fuses, and they all seem to be okay. So what I'm going to do today, which I don't really want to do given all the moisture this has already taken, is I'm going to scrub this down. I'm going to take some Simple Green to it and get all this buildup off. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go through piece by piece on this board and work on removing all the rust and all the tarnish buildup afterwards. So it'll be like a long couple of days with Q-tips and some super high concentrated rubbing alcohol and a little bit more navel jelly. So we're going to take this over to the sink now. There you go, a little flyback section, neck board, very, very exciting. Alright, so we're going to take it over to the sink and we're going to just hose it down. Okay, so now we're over in the sink. I was fortunate enough to rent an office that used to be a screen printing place, so I have this badass sink that I can clean, you know, various components in. So as I said, we're going to Simple Green it. The stuff is just a miracle worker on build-up and grub. And it's safe. As you can see, it's already like starting to just drip. You can see the dirt just dripping off. The stuff is fantastic. So we're going to let this sit for a bit, and then we'll take a toothbrush to it. Rule of thumb, generally you wait like at least a week to let the electronics dry out after you wash them. It's about 100 degrees out today. Sun is shining wicked bright. So I'm going to take this home in a minute after we scrub it down and just let it sit out in the sun. And I will give it a week. I don't want to risk it. I mean, these chassis are hard to find, and this is one of the top ones from what I've read. So we like to preserve it. My big thing right now is whether or not, now that I have it out, prior to testing it, if I should go ahead and do a cap kit. Obviously, this is, you know, 20-year-old piece of electronics. I have it out. I can go ahead and order those caps and get it done, or I can just reinstall it, fire it up, see how it looks, and then, if need be, take it out. But I'm kind of erring on the side of redoing the caps and maybe putting a new flyback in prior to testing. So I just thought I'd include like an after video of what the chassis looked like after the Simple Green today and a scrub down. So you can see it's all nice and minty fresh, practically brand new. I tried to look for a source of a blown cap, but like I said, I checked the continuity of the fuses and nothing. Don't know what the owner heard when he heard the first pop, but I guess we'll find out later on in the week when I plug it in. But yeah, everything's looking pretty fantastic. I also did the tube. See, that's come out pretty clean. The copper is again shining. Neck, no dirt, pretty clean. This stuff though, I noticed started to come off a bit when I was cleaning it, so I actually stopped using the Simple Green and just went with some wet paper towel. Alright, that's it for today.